Kelsey is a first-time caller out of Virginia. Kelsey, you're on the air. Thank you for calling. I wonder if men had said that word "be," would it be laughed about? Kelsey, welcome to the show.
Hi, Jesse. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you very much.
I discovered you through the Get a Job YouTube channel.
Amazing. Get a job.
And just those savage moments where you say lesbian. It's just the best thing in the world.
The savage moments are amazing. And I love the word lesbians because it sounds like a made-up word. It doesn't sound real.
It is. It's a made-up word.
It sounds like
it's not real.
Yeah.
I will say I'm a white woman.
Are you afraid in your country now because of what's...
Yes.
And what are you afraid of?
Well, I'm scared to... I'm pretty, vocal on social media, and I'm starting to get more scared about that because when we go apply for jobs, white people, they can look at our backgrounds and stuff, and they can look at our social media and not hire us based on that.
Do you believe that if white men had spoken up years ago and not allowed people of color to go out of control like this, do you think we would have this situation in America today?
Well, I mean, that's a really good question. I think that white people, we should have allowed the whole black situation and the whole civil rights and everything. I agree with black people being able to be equal to white people. I don't agree with the whole that white people accepted this whole victimhood mentality.
Yeah.
That because of what our ancestors did, we're automatically blamed for it.
And black people are not equal to whites. And white people are not equal to blacks because we are just people. You know, we're all
that's also true, yeah.
We're all created in the image of God, so we all have the same chance in life. Either you have bad parents or you have good parents. And that the parents are the ones who dictate how your life turn out or what your life began once they leave. If they're not good examples, your life going to be hell. If they are good examples, your life will be good. It has nothing to do with white people or slavery or Jim Crow. It's all lies. And black people are immoral people, and they hate white people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't, like you say, I don't think it's like all people.
No, not all, but most.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, the black culture has definitely accepted this whole, what Candace Owens always says is it's a victimhood mentality instead of a victor mentality.
Yes, and that's because they've been catered to. They've been...
Yeah, exactly.
Right, they've been made to believe that they are victims. They've been catered to, and white people have not stood up and said, "Know what? I'm not your problem. Your mama is your problem. Your daddy is your problem."
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
But to answer your biblical question,
what is a white supremacist?
I think a white supremacist is a Democrat.
I love that.
Throughout all of history, white supremacists have been Democrats.
Yep.
I was watching so-called Richard Spencer in your interview with him the other day.
Yes.
And that was pretty interesting. But I get a lot of what he's saying.
Yeah.
But the fact that he accepts the whole identity politics proves that he's not a Trumplican, that he's not a deplorable.
Yeah.
Because we want to get rid of all that shit. He's accepting, he's getting rid of another form of identity politics for another one.
This is why I've been trying to tell white men to speak up, because if they allow themselves to get angry at the injustice that's been put upon them, and they're going to come out fighting in the wrong way, and they're going to end up in the same ditch that black people are in right now, because anger does not lead to good. It leads to destruction.
Well, I think that's why I think the military is a great example of how white people and black people can work together, because when you're out there in the field and you're getting shot at by these crazy jihadis, you don't care if your partner's black. You don't care if your partner's Mexican. You just care that your partner has your back.
That's right. You just don't want it to be a drag queen.
That kind of mentality.
Yeah.
America would be a better place.
But it's not going to happen until black people are corrected. Black people are out of control. White people are feeling helpless to it now at this point. And the blacks are getting worse and worse and worse. And white people are feeling more and more helpless. It's just going to only get worse. It just can't get better until white people say to black people, no, I'm not your problem. Slavery is not your problem. Your problem is in the home. No good parents. It starts in the home.
Well, it's funny when you say that, because I have black friends and things, and they'll call me, they'll call you a cracker. That's what black people like to call white people.
Yeah.
And they say that it's the whole, saltine thing. You're white, so you look like a cracker. But if you look at the history of that, it was a term that the slaves called the slave owners.
Yes.
Whip cracker.
It was a negative term.
Whenever a black person calls me a cracker, it's no different than me calling them the N-word.
Right. Absolutely.
Because I didn't whip your back. I didn't make you pick cotton. My ancestors were poor Irish immigrants that came here with nothing.
That's right.
And they were treated like shit, and they still are. It pisses me off. It really does.
Are you a millennial?
But, yes, I am. And I go to college. And I wanted to tell you, my professor is crazy. I'm taking philosophy right now.
Why are you wasting your money and time in a college?
Well, because I'm trying to get a certificate, because the way that they've set up things now, because I'm trying to go into radiology and get an ultrasound degree so I can work for a crisis pregnancy center to fight against abortion.
Right.
Because I hate abortion.
Right.
With a passion.
Yeah, abortion is evil. Yeah.
Everybody go see Unplanned. Everybody go see Unplanned. It looks amazing.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm going to college. I hate it, but all my professors are pretty much crazy liberals. Every single one.
Yeah.
I haven't met one that's like a Trump supporter. But I wanted to tell you, my professor literally called Trump Orange Man.
Wow. Is it a white professor or black?
He's white.
And no one said anything?
But we're scared. We're scared to say anything because he can fail us.
But why is being fail of a grade more important than character of speaking the truth?
I know. I agree with the same thing you say, but it's kind of like what Ben Shapiro said. Like, he said that, just put your head down, get your grade, and then come back and sue their ass whenever you're a successful business person.
Amazing.
But anyway, so my professor, we had to do articles. We have to read our philosophy textbook and then relate it to certain news articles. And he always shits on Fox News. Always. But it's the only one we want to use because all the other ones are currently being sued for defamation.
Yeah. Amazing.
But he wanted to. One of the students had a article and it had a large picture of Trump.
Yes.
And he had such bad Trump derangement syndrome that he had to cover up Trump's face.
Amazing.
Because he couldn't stand to look at him.
That's why I don't understand why you guys would go to a school like that, pay all your money like that,
exactly.
And then you're treated in that way and you still take it. You're paying these people to treat you in a negative way in your own country.
Exactly, yeah.
And
it is messed up.
What I would recommend, do what you want, of course. It's just a recommendation. Mm-hmm. Next time that you go to class and someone does something like that, I would take out my camera and take a picture of it. And
I have him recorded. I have him recorded.
And send it to the media.
Yeah.
We got to start dealing with these people. Otherwise, they'll only get worse. Kelsey, thank you for your call. I appreciate it. Amazing, folks. Christian. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.